Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Real Madrid preview. This is the preview to the Getafe game at the Santiago Bernabeu. Basically, nothing to play for. Maybe to play for the pride, maybe to play for not finishing below Atletico, but that seems unlikely now. So, realistically, whether you get second or third, except for obviously the amount of money you get will be different, but realistically there really isn't much of a difference. And I do expect Ancelotti to rest, your Benzemas, your Vinny Juniors, Rodrigos, Modric, Cruz, Militao, Rudiger, Alaba, Carvajal, Courtois, all those players I expect to get rested and rotated, and then we have got the other players who haven't played much this season, or even at all. So you got Odriozola, who I don't think played much. Did he play in the cup? I think he might have came on. Mariano played a couple of minutes. I'm not sure if Vallejo played at all this season. Hazard had a couple of minutes recently, but not much, and didn't even come on against, I can't remember who it was, very recently though. So realistically, you're looking at some of these players who haven't played much, but I have chucked in a couple of players in there. You could see that they have been incredible this season. The midfield, I think, is really, really tough to switch it off. When you want to rest Modric and Cruz, and Ceballos, I'm pretty sure is still recovering. So then realistically, you have to go with Camavinga, Valverde, and Tchouaméni. Unless, and I'm not so sure what the squad list is, unless Ancelotti, you know, picks up like Nico Paz or Arribas, from the Castilla team, and, just got them into the squad list. But if that isn't the case, and I'm not so sure yet, you have to go with the midfield of Camavinga, Valverde, and Tchouaméni, with Camavinga returning back to the position that he's more comfortable with and the position that he likes to play more in. So let's get through the starting 11. In goal, I did say a couple of days ago that I doubt Lillian was going to get much chances. And in hindsight, maybe he will still get a couple of games. From now until the end of the season, you got a couple of the Liga games to go. And realistically, he might get a chance. With Courtois might be getting rested. My back line, it looks weak. And look, when you have got Odriozola and Vallejo who have played probably 10 minutes combined this season, it's hard. But realistically, I will give Odriozola a game. Is he worth keeping? No. I think I would sell. I would promote Vinicius Tobias. Let him have a game. I was tempted to put Mendy in there, but he's only starting to get back. Maybe he can get involved as a sub, but I'm not sure if Mendy will start. And then I'll have Nacho in there, and Vallejo will probably play. And then I think the most guaranteed one in that backline is Vasquez. Only one that I could see replacing Carvajal. So that makes up the back five. Midfield, like I said earlier on, Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Valverde. I think Tchouaméni plays. I think he gets the game time. When he came on against City, he had a very good chance to maybe get the winner. And I like Tchouaméni. But I saw this post, I think it was Madrid Extra on Twitter, saying rank Tchouaméni's season from 0 to 10. I would personally give him a 5.5. It hasn't gone all well. He hasn't played much. But I want to see more of him. And at the start of the year, when Real Madrid did just sign Tchouaméni, I did make a video. I did say Tchouaméni needs 1 to 2 years to settle in and get himself in the team. And look, maybe he's not a starter, but with Modric and with Cruz, you know, slowly but surely moving on and getting on, Tchouaméni will get a chance in that holding role. But with Jude Bellingham potentially signing, I'm not so sure what's going to happen in the midfield, man. But Tchouaméni for me plays. I will have Camavinga in the midfield. I wanted to give Ceballos a game, but he's only recovering. Would you put a player who's recovering straight back in? Personally, no. So I will go Camavinga, and like I said, if there's no Ceballos, I look at the other option, and it's Valverde. So that would be my front midfield three, sorry. And then moving on to the front three, Asensio I think is guaranteed, and then you have no other choice because Benzema and Vinicius are getting rested. Rodrigo is getting rested. So Hazard and Mariano. Yeah, let's pretend I didn't say anything there. But yeah, I mean I know it's 2023, and yeah, Hazard is still being put into the starting 11. But look, I want to see Eden Hazard succeed. It's probably not going to ever happen, but just chuck him on for 90 minutes. Give him the game. If he's not able to last 90 minutes, put him on for an hour, 75 minutes if possible. Mariano, you have no backup, and you have no choice. So let's just get it over with. So we are looking at the table. Barca will win the league, but the battle for second and third is still on. Atletico above by 1 point. They've got a worse goal difference by only 3 to be fair. And looking at how they've been just banging goals left, right, and center recently. 5 against Cadiz, 5 against Real Madrid, 3 against Mallorca. So look, I wouldn't put it past Atletico to eventually beat our goal difference. Sociedad 7 points behind with 5 games to go. You know, I don't see Real Sociedad as a huge threat, but you never know. You never know. If Real Madrid lose another game, Real Sociedad go 4 points behind. So that's the difference here. Now, look, I want to have a look at the fixtures coming up. So Getafe at home, and then travelling away to the Etihad for the second leg against Man City. Away to Mestalla against Valencia, at home against Rayo, and away against Sevilla, and in the final game at home against Bilbao. So, look, realistically, last 5 La Liga games, if we do rotate, you're looking at, out of 15 points, I would say, maybe 8 at least, maybe 9. It sounds bad, but look, if we go with the starting 11, I think we're gonna go, which is this against Getafe. I think we might draw. Worst case, we'll lose. Maybe we somehow win. So let's say we get a draw, 1 point. I think we'll beat Valencia away. They're after all a team that are in the bottom 4, bottom 5, so they'll be fighting. But realistically, I think we'll go there and we'll get the job done. So that's 4 points. Rayo, we lost to them at the start of the season before the World Cup. You'll be lucky to get a point. So 5 points. Sevilla again, maybe lucky to get a point, 6 points. And I think we'll beat Bilbao, so 9 points. So realistically, we want to be winning all our games, but can we? If you ask me on a normal day, in a normal time, that out of these remaining games we'll get 9, I'll be very disappointed. But based on the recent form in the Liga, and I want to have a look as well, a loss to Sociedad, a loss to Girona. I mean, even before that we were on a very good streak. I mean, a loss to Villarreal. So La Liga this season just hasn't been good enough. And next season, of course, we'll be out there again, challenging for it. But it's not about next season. It's not about the future. It's not about the past as well. You live the present, and that is what is the most important thing. And honestly, it's a shame, but we just have to go out there and give in our all. That's the number one thing. And it'd be nice to see Hazard maybe contributing something to the team. Mariano maybe, because Mariano's gonna leave, maybe in his final games contributing something. And I know that sounds hilarious. Odriozola, Vallejo, players like them to contribute will be incredible to see. But let me know what your predictions is. I forgot to give my predictions. I'm gonna go optimistic at home 2-1 Real Madrid win. But let me know what you think. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hit the like if you did. Subscribe to the channel on already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.